Hey, it's Molly here. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning into this Facebook Live. It is the end. Wow. It's the end of the month, which is so crazy. This month has gone by so fast, hasn't it? It has for me, big time. But I wanted to just share with you why it's so important to make ourselves a priority. I don't know if you are a parent, and even if you aren't and you're super busy, sometimes it's so easy to lose touch with like knowing what makes us happy and knowing that if we take time for us, we will be so much happier. We'll just be less stressed and more calm, right? There were a lot of times in my life where I didn't make myself a priority because I felt guilty. I felt like, oh, I don't need to go to the gym because I need to make sure that I'm there for my kids like all the time, right? And I need to just make sure that they see me and all that stuff. And I just didn't do it. And then when I didn't take care of myself, I was like depressed and I felt like stuck and I was sad. And so I just want to really let you guys know that it is okay to take care of ourselves and take time for us. My kids are home for summer and I love it so much. It's the hugest blessing. But instead of saying, oh, my kids are home for summer, so I'm not going to go work out and I'm still not going to go get my nails done, or I'm not going to hang out with my friends. Instead, I'm like, okay, I'm going to schedule things so that I make sure that it happens, because happy moms are better parents. Happy moms, happy people are better wives and partners, right? And so I make sure that I get my workout done. How do I do that when it's summertime? I pop in my garage. I go in my garage. I just did this. And I filmed a video that I'm going to be putting on my YouTube channel, which is just Molly Richards. But about how I get my workout done in my garage and what it looks like in there and how awesome and easy it is. Like, I used to be a full-on gym junkie. I totally did. Like, this is many years ago, 11 years ago, I was heavier. I didn't belong to a gym at all. I didn't even work out. I occasionally pushed my kids in the stroller. And that is where I was like, honestly, that was like my lowest point, which should have been my happiest point, right? I'm home with my kids. Everything's good. But fitness really helps my mind and my mood. I don't know if you can relate with that, but it definitely does. And then I finally discovered I should just go to the gym and, maybe I'll try this out. And I stood in the back in big sweats and a big t-shirt. And I felt uncoordinated and I felt like everyone was looking at me. Have you ever been to the gym and you thought, oh my gosh, I'm uncoordinated and I don't know the moves as well as everybody else, like that girl in the front, right? Have you ever felt that way? And you're like, oh my gosh, does everyone see? No, I didn't know. Back then, I thought everyone could see that I was struggling or that I really was uncoordinated, but really they're just looking at their own selves in the mirror or at the instructor. But I didn't know that back then. And I got fit at the gym and that was great. And then life got crazier and it was difficult to pack up the diaper bag and to pack up the snacks and the toys and to go pay money extra for the childcare and to be in the middle of class and all of a sudden you get pulled out of class because your child has a dirty diaper or they're biting the kid inside. I'm not saying Logan never know. And anyway, so after that, I discovered that I could actually get fit in my family room or in my garage. And that was a game changer. Like, to be able to put my hair in a bun, not care what I look like. And actually I remember doing my workouts in my family room with my son playing next to me. And I would do turbo and I would like speed bag and I would kick and I would have so much fun. And I would even say woo in my house. No one else was in there, but I would say woo anyway. And I feel really bad. One time I thought Logan was actually playing behind me and he was right by me and I accidentally roundhoused him. I don't know if you know what a roundhouse is, but it's a kick where you slap with the front of your foot. And I was like, oh my gosh, sorry. So then I told him, if you're going to be in here, Logan, you should join me. So he actually did join me for a couple workouts, which is super cute. But getting your workout done makes it so you have no excuses. No excuses. And I just did my workout in 30 minutes. And so I remember back in the day, I used to say, working out takes so long. I think it takes like 2 hours to get a good workout in. Did you ever think that? You don't need 2 hours anymore. It's so awesome. My workout right now, I'm on day 4 of a workout program called 21 Day Fix Extreme. And excuse me, I love it. Like, I'll be honest, my shirt is still a little bit wet. I'm literally doing this right after. Took my bun out and here I am. But I sweat my butt off. It's 30 minutes. You need like 2 sets of hand weights. That's it. And it comes with a band, which is great. So the reason I tell you that is you don't have to have like a full home gym. You just have to have a phone, a DVD player, or a laptop, or an iPad. That's it. That's all you need. And that's all I need. And it's awesome. I got a killer workout. And guess what? Before that 30-minute workout, I was sluggish. I was kind of like unproductive. I wasn't excited about the day. I definitely didn't talk as happy and energetic as now. And then once it ended, I was like, let's do this, and I know that I'm going to be better for everybody because I made time for me. So I want to encourage you to make yourself a priority and know that it's 30 minutes. And even if you have to say to everybody in your house, hey, mom's going to get her workout done. If you could just give me 30 minutes, I would really appreciate it. If if you can't figure stuff out, if you could wait to ask me, that would be great, because trust me, it's hard. I think it's hard when I'm in the middle of a workout and someone comes in, they're like, Mom, where's the cereal? I'm like, really? It's in the cupboard where it's always been. And so I always say, like, if you could figure stuff out, guys, that'd be great. Guess what? We're teaching our kids to be independent and also showing them that they need to let me have 30 minutes. And my kids now know that I'm just a better mom. I let them do more if I got my workout done. I'm not grouchy. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm happy. And so make yourself a priority. Communicate it with your kids. Communicate it with your partner, your spouse. I even tell my husband, I'll be like, hey babe, I'm going to go get my workout done. This is important to me. And he's always like, yeah, go. He knows that it's good for me. And so make yourself a priority. I can't even say that enough times, right? So it's not all about just working out. Make your eating a priority. Fuel your body with foods that will make you feel good. So I am not I'm not a super strict food person, by the way. I eat a balanced diet. I do. I am not I just made oatmeal cookies. I had one. It was delicious. I had to. I'm not going to bake something and not have one. But I also follow the 21 Day Fix eating plan. And so I had to take out other stuff so I could have one. But it's about balance and ditching the fast food. Fast food. Okay. I can't, that's a whole other Facebook Live. I don't ever want to be the food police, but I just know how that makes us feel. It makes us feel dragged down and gross. And so if you could ditch that, that'd be great. But take time to, think about what you're eating throughout the day. And I promise you, when you put good food in, good feelings come out, good mood comes out, good energy comes out. You have stamina for your workouts. And you're also teaching a good example to your kids about what they should be putting in their body. So make yourself a priority when it comes to eating. You shouldn't be the last on the totem pole of, I'm going to feed everybody else, but shoot, what should I eat? You know what? I'm just going to grab something at wherever. I'm going to drive through somewhere. No, I hope the faster food is actually food that you're going to make at your house. For sure. Another way that I hope that you will make yourself a priority is, taking time, to maybe read in the morning, maybe wake up before everybody wakes up and read, or at night, take a bath and relax and take that time for you and just be like, I'm going to go chill. I do that so often. I'll tell my husband, I'm like, I'll be to bed in a little bit, but I'm going to go and just relax and decompress from my day and maybe read. I usually do read in the bathtub. And then I feel like I've treated myself and it didn't cost anything. And it feels good. And then I actually sleep better at night. So, that's a really good way to make yourself a priority. And also go and have girl time, or go and, do something for you that actually that makes you feel like it's not just, as a mom, we can get stuck in that, I just need to be mom. You need to be you and happy you. And if your girlfriends, if you get a night out here and there with your girlfriends, maybe plan it once a month, that'll make you happier. I love to hang out with my friends, and I have 4 sisters, and my husband knows that I need that time to just be with the girls, and then I come home or whatever, or they come over here and they leave, and all of a sudden I'm just I needed that. My husband knows that. So communicate that with your husband or your partner or your kids even, and say hey, this makes me happy. And again, when we take care of us and we make ourselves a priority, and we should never feel guilty about it, right? You will just feel more balanced, so much more balanced, and I actually learned this from my mom, who has 9 kids. Isn't that crazy? I'm one of 9 children. I'm lucky number 7. And even with 9 kids, my mom was in a bunco group. My mom went and took a walk every day. My mom actually ate really well. I don't even remember my mom ever, back in the day, back when my mom was parenting, I don't even think we ate, there was like a lot of fast food anyway, but she never ate that. She ate a balanced diet. Was my mom, and she was just awesome, but she always had positive energy, and I'm glad that she was an example for me. So that's a really good thing to do, is just to make sure that you make yourself a priority, communicate what you want. Because if we just think that everyone can read our minds, like our spouses or our kids, they can't. You know, sometimes you do that. You're like, why don't they know that I need this? And then you start to become resentful. You do. But if you communicate it with them and you're like, hey, I'd really appreciate if you guys just, give me this time, they're going to be like, oh, cool. Yeah, you got it. Instead of just assuming that everyone knows what we want, I think that will help you. Like, I've been married 20 years too. And Kevin and I are really good about communicating. And it's funny, whenever I think he could read my mind, that's where we kind of, don't get along as well. Same with him. If he thinks I could read his mind, and then he expects something of me or I expect something of them, then we butt heads. But if we're like really upfront about it and communicate, oh my gosh, our relationship is so much stronger. And I think that really helps us be healthier and more connected. And so that's good. One thing I will say about you and your partner or your spouse is go on date nights. Go on date nights, please. I beg of you to go on date nights. Ask someone to come, maybe a grandma or an aunt to come and watch your kids for an hour even, or a couple hours once a week, honestly. And you don't have to go on an expensive, crazy date. You can go to, for a walk even. You can go to the beach and do a picnic. You can go to the park. You can, go to the movies, but you can't really talk at movies, but I do like going to movies now and then. But I feel like when Kevin and I go on our date nights, we just get to really talk, because I don't know about you, it's sometimes you get interrupted a lot at home, right? But something about going out just really reconnects us. We love our date night, and we know it makes us stronger. And so making you as a couple a priority is going to make you a better mom, wife, partner, person as well. So make yourself a priority, make you and your relationship a priority, and you will live a healthier, more balanced, less stressed life. I guarantee it. Like, oh my gosh, that's been a game changer for Kevin and I, and we literally have it on our calendar every week. So if you don't have family around, maybe you could trade with a friend, one of your friends' moms. Say, hey, we'll watch your kid tonight, and then if you can watch ours on Friday, that'd be great. Trade, or maybe pay a little money to pay someone to come watch your kids. I'm sure there are some young girls who will come and watch them for a couple hours, but make sure you know that you guys are worth that investment and the time that you're going to set aside for each other. I know that it's helped us big time, and I know it will help you. So make yourself a priority, get your workout done. Make sure you fuel your body with good food. You are worth it. And if you think it's more expensive to eat healthy, it actually isn't. It's more expensive to eat out and to eat fast food and all the junk out there that is not going to make you feel good. So invest in yourself. Someone's at my door now. Oh my goodness. So invest in yourself, go out and have some time with your friends, and also be sure to date your spouse. I still call my husband my boyfriend. I know he's my husband, or I treat him like my boyfriend. He treats me like his girlfriend, because guess what? When we were dating, we tried to be cute for each other. Remember when you're dating your spouse? We tried to be cute for each other. We tried to be in shape. We tried to be in our best behavior. We tried to be sexy, right? Why do we think we should lose all of that when we get married? And so Kevin and I always try to really think back to when we were dating, how do we feel? How do we treat each other? How do we want to present ourselves to each other? And all that good stuff. We still do that, and we've been married 20 years. So that's kind of been one of our little fun things that we always do. So that's some cool advice that I just wanted to pass on to you. So go and be your cutest. Work on yourself so you feel amazing for your spouse, because when we feel good about ourselves, we're going to be better for them. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below if you have any questions, or if you want me to cover anything on a future Facebook Live, or feel free to send me an email. My email is molly@letsbefit.com. And fitness is not about the abs of steel, the buns of steel, or being a size 2. Nope. Fitness is about being happy, healthy, balanced, feeling our most confident, and then doing the things that make us joyful and happy. And when we do that, we can live an amazing life. All right. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.